Now, as we go into this, I want to explain an important frame for sales in general. I like to consider sales as the bridge. If the client or prospect, is here, right, and they need to go here, their goal, can you bridge the gap to overcome the obstacle that they have? That is a really valuable framework to use not only in your mind, but to express transparently to your audience, explaining, here's where you are now. I want to help you get here. I need to know what the actual obstacle is to help you bridge that gap. And if I can truly support you, I'd be more than happy to help you. So let's dive into the actual frames itself. First and foremost, in all caps, record your calls. Obviously, in order to get better at sales, you need to be able to listen to your calls back. I know it's not super comfortable, but it is super important to do so. You got to watch the game film. That's how amazing athletes continue to get better, watching them actually play the game. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. You've got to record the calls, review them. And of course, if you end up working with us, I'll review them for you. And that's the idea. So let's talk about the frames here. The first two frames are the setter frames, meaning you're setting the stage for what this call is all about. The first one is the time and result frame. The time result frame is how long the call is going to be and the purpose of the call. The problem without doing this frame is that people sometimes don't know that this is going to be a sales call, or that they don't have enough time. So you're in the sales, framework, you're excited, you're ready to close them, but they say, hey, I only had 10 minutes, I got to run. That sucks, obviously. No one wants to deal with that. So time result frame is pretty simple. Hey, Charlie, we're going to chat for 30 minutes today. I want to see how I can best support you today and see if there's a chance for us to work together ongoing, which I'd only make you an offer if I feel really comfortable that I can support you. Does that sound good to you? Simple, easy, and to the point. The next one is the why are you on this call frame. In my personal opinion, the most important frame in all of sales. Asking someone why they're giving you their most valuable asset is so key. So let's dive into this. 3, 2, 1. Hey, look, Luke, I really appreciate you giving me your time today. It's the most valuable asset you have, and I want to make sure I deliver for you. Do you mind sharing with me what you're hoping for on this call so I can make sure it's worth your time? Now, side note, the reason you ask this question is they start telling you about why they actually took the time out of their day to speak to you, and it sets them up to remember that they're already giving you their most valuable asset. You, the salesperson, and them, the prospect, often think the most valuable asset they have is their credit card. Truly, the most valuable asset is their time. So it makes it set up your stage a little bit easier to sell them down the line. Let's talk about the 3 W's. And this, again, is going to be that bridge. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? What's the obstacle holding you back? Now, obviously, in your sales specific, whether you're working with roofers or you're working with realtors or you're doing med spas or you have, a gym coaching program, whatever it is that you specifically do, you're going to have a nuanced question list in these 3 W's, but these are the kind of frames that you're looking for. You don't want to just ask where are you now and where do you want to be? Consider that. It's really important to have a very specific question frame for yourself so that it matches your niche. Now, there is a bonus W that we like to identify the urgency. So you're here now, you want to go here. What is the urgency to do that? Because if you're looking to do it over the next year, I don't know if we'd be the best fit because I'm looking to help someone do it right now. And if you're looking to go from here to there tomorrow, I don't know what magic fairy marketing pixie dust I can do that will allow you to achieve that in one day, but I'll try my best if you're open to it. Okay. Now, restating the 3 W's for confirmation is the positioning of where you go from qualifying to actually selling. Restating the 3 W's is very easy. I'm going to make one up as we go in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Michelle, I just want to recap everything we spoke about thus far today so I can be sure we're on the same page. So right now you're generating about 10 new med spa patients every single month. You want to double that because you just got a brand new machine, you have a new esthetician, you have the availability, but the biggest obstacle in doubling your patient rate every single month is your marketing really hasn't worked before. Most of your business is word of mouth and you don't really know the first thing about Facebook ads. Did I get that all right? Got it. Awesome. Look, now we're going to go into the transition. Look, I'd love to help you. And frankly, I'm extremely confident that there's a good fit that we can work together and support you. If you're open to it and can give me another 10 minutes or so, I can show you our program that will help you achieve the 10 to 20 result that you're looking for. How does that sound? And that's the transition.